Hey guys, it's me, Twilight Shimmer, and today I'll be recapping season one, episode three of My Little Pony called if I can if I go to the wiki, it's called the Ticketmaster, which came out originally on October 29th, 2010. Uh, but before we go into that, I just want to mention that I'm recording this. What time is it now? It's almost quarter to seven, so about 6 in the morning because I'm currently alone at the house and a- and I have work in maybe like 2 or 3 hours from now. So I'm just gonna record this in my uniform and whatnot. And I don't want to show my uniform because I don't want you guys figuring out where I work. So, anyways, let's get right into this episode recap. I'm probably gonna do like one for now today because you know I do want to do other things as well, working. So yeah, sorry about that rant. I mean, yeah. Anyways, uh, so basically, in the start of this episode, uh, Applejack and Twilight are basically uh, gathering apples and putting them on baskets around their I don't know shoulders, but I don't know if ponies have shoulders. I think they have what, like, bodies? I'm just gonna say their bodies because I don't see shoulders on there. But anyways, anyways, both of them are carrying apples, and Spike is basically, as usual, being lazy on Twilight. Being lazy, being lazy as usual, like sitting on Twilight's back and doing nothing besides watching them. And Twilight makes a remark being like, "Oh, you haven't done anything lately, like, oh, you didn't, like, help or something." I don't know what she said, but Spike's like, "Yeah, yeah, I know because I know because you took so long to, do whatnot." Anyways, so after that, Twilight's stomach starts growling, and, uh And then Spike, continues to look through the apples and that they found, and he finds one, but eats it, and then, uh, but but before he eats it, Twilight goes, oh Spike, like that apple's so juicy," and then Spike eats the apple before Twilight could have it, and then and then Twilight goes, "Spike." Sorry guys, I can't do Terratrom's voice properly there, but what happens is, as usual, Spike, since he's like the messenger for Celestia, he receives a message from Celestia being like, "Hey Twilight, listen, I'm sending you two tickets to the Grand Galloping Gala, which is basically how in what was it, like Cinderella, where her three horrible sisters got a ticket to the dance or whatever. Yeah, so this is basically like that in a way. But but the only problem is Twilight has a ticket, but she can't bring like every other pony like Rainbow Dash, Rarity, Applejack, Fluttershy, and Pinkie Pie because they need a ticket too. And so what happens is after the theme song rolls at this point, Applejack is like, "Hey, listen, can I go with you?" Because because she was the first pony there to see her get those tickets. But anyways, what happened next is Rainbow Dash falls out of a tree, and for all context here, Rainbow Dash and Apple are basically voiced by the same person. So I kind of find it funny how I kinda find it funny how, both the characters are in the same place at once for some reason. Anyways, Rainbow Dash, comes out of nowhere and 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 says to Twilight, "Oh, oh, the Grand Galloping Gala," and then uh and then uh and then Applejack's like, and then Applejack's like, "Oh, where were you, Rainbow Dash? Like when I asked you for help," and then Rainbow Dash, in a in a funny way, goes, "Oh, that I was a napping." I was like, "Really? How is napping more important than helping a friend out?" But anyways, after that happens, uh, I think what happened was, Applejack first told Twilight about her motives for a ticket, and basically her motives was to go to the gala and uh, go to gala and basically set up her own food stand there with pies and apple pies and whatnot, and sell them at the gala for you know to raise money for the farm and Granny Smiths and whatnot. That was her reason, but Rainbow Dash's reason is to basically meet the Wonderbolts and become and join them by showing them that she can basically do whatever they can do a bit better. But after that happens, Rainbow Dash and Applejack have arm wrestling contests, which is funny because they don't have hands, if you know what I mean. Anyways, Twilight leaves them alone and goes back to Ponyville, and then she bumps into Pinkie Pie, and Pinkie Pie sees those tickets and is like, "Oh, the Grand Galloping Gala," and the re- and the reason why she wants to go to the gala for some reason is to I don't know party with her ponies, which makes sense, kind of. But anyways, after that happens, Rarity finds those tickets as well, and 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 her reasoning for going into the gala is to find a prince, I guess, and get married. Yeah, I don't know. It's the usual princess crap. But anyways, after that happens, she basically tries to guilt trip Twilight. She basically tries to guilt trip Twilight into giving her a ticket as well. And be like, "Oh, Twilight, how could you not give me a ticket? I'm instead of giving Pinkie Pie a ticket or whatever." I don't know. After that, Fluttershy basically finds a ticket too, and and um, and at first, how do I explain? And her reasoning for going to the gala is to basically meet a lot of cute creatures there. I don't know why. You can do that anyway in the Everfree Forest. Yeah, that's her reason. She just wants to make a lot of new furry friends there. After that happens, Rainbow Dash comes back, Applejack comes back, and they all start fighting over a ticket. And then Twilight finally puts her hooves down. I would say hand down, but they don't have hands apparently. But anyways, she puts her hooves down, and be like, guys, listen, I need some time to think about this. And they all leave angrily because they're not happy that Twilight isn't giving them a ticket yet. But anyways, after that, Twilight and Spike go eat at a restaurant, and then what happens is it's raining for everyone except for Twilight, who's trying to eat a sandwich. Uh, so Twilight looks up at the cloud that's open. Rainbow Dash is there, basically trying to butter her up for a ticket, but she doesn't fall for that, and it's Rainbow Dash basically closes that cloud and lets it rain on Twilight, destroying her poor sandwich that she was trying to eat. And then what do you call it? And then Rarity shows up and helps her out. And it takes her back to her home, I guess, for some clothing or whatnot. But she's only helping Twilight to prepare for the a grand galloping gala with a dress. And so Twilight's like, "Oh, no, I'm not gonna let you bribe me as well." And so she leaves. She's still hungry from, not eating that sandwich. So what happens after she says something like, "Oh, I'm still hungry from that sandwich," Applejack shows up with the with a cart full of food and, like, Apple products, like pies and whatnot. And at fir and at first Twilight's, tempted by it, but then she's like, "No, I'm not gonna let you bribe me." So she shuts that down quickly and goes back to her like, library home or whatever, tree home, I guess. But then what happens is Fluttershy's there, like, doing, like Leo, like, spring cleaning, but the thing is, it's not spring, it's autumn technically. So what happens is, Twilight, asks Fluttershy, "Are you doing this for a ticket too? Are you doing this for a ticket as well?" And then Fluttershy is like, "Oh no, I'm not doing this for a ticket too." But then Angel, her pet bunny, kind of shuts her down and be like, and then Fluttershy's like, "Okay, fine, I'm doing it for a ticket as well." And then she told by Twilight to leave as well, like everyone else. And then Twilight opens the front door, but then Pinkie Pie shows up with a bunch of other ponies, including Lyra, Bonbon, and Derpy, I guess. No, no, I don't think Derpy was in there. But anyways, she shows up with a bunch of random ponies, and uh, and they all grab her and like throw her in the air. And Pinkie sings a song like, "Twilight Sparkle is the best. Twilight Sparkle is the best pony, pony," or something like that. I don't know. Like, you have to watch. You have to watch that thing. You have to watch that for yourself. It's so funny. So it's basically her singing a song about Twilight and how she's best pony ever. But then, but then Twilight's like, "Pinkie," and then she falls down, and this is where she like fucks up, in my opinion. So what happens is, Pinkie goes, "Yes, Twilight," uh, and then Twilight goes, "At least the other ponies are being settled about the tickets or something like that." But then, but this is where she fucks up though, because every other pony who's there hears her out and goes like, "What ticket?" And then, and then Pinkie Pie like spills the beans and be like, "Oh, you guys didn't know? Like Twilight has an extra ticket like to the like Grand Galloping Gala." And then they're like, "At the Grand Galloping Gala." Then everyone's so nice at Twilight for some reason. Well, not for some reason, and they don't want ticket, but obviously for obvious reason. But then they're like, "Oh, you want this? You want this? You want this?" And then Twilight goes like, "No, no, it's fine." It so happens is like her and Spike run away, and there's this funny gag where like so where this music's being played like while they're like running away from everyone. So and a- at the end of a chase, Twilight and Spike manage to teleport back to their library, at their home, like in the treehouse. But then the other ponies are there, and Twilight finally breaks down, like, "Guys, listen, I can't handle it. I can't handle this anymore. I'm gonna send these tickets back to Celestia," or well, I don't know what she said. But the other pony, but the other ponies basically, but the other ponies, sorry, um, the other ponies are basically like, "Oh, we're so sorry for stretching you now. We understand if you have to, send them back to Celestia," which he does at the end. Then it's also funny because what happens is, after Twilight does the whole usual, like, "Dear Celestia, I learned this, say blah blah blah," and one I don't know. A spike basically like froze up in his mouth or whatnot, and then Applejack says something. It says something corny like, "Oh, oh, you boys, you can't seem to handle any form of sentimental crap," or something like that. Basically, she meant that Spike can't handle any sentimental bullshit because of the boy, and that kind of hurts Applejack because I can handle sentimental like bullshit as well, like "Oh, I love you," or etc. But anyways, Spike basically gets a message from Celestia being like, "Oh, Twilight, why did you just say so? Like, I would have given you like 6 extra tickets anyway." And so after everyone gets a ticket, um, like they're all happy, and even Spike, is excited because he thinks he's going as well. But what happens is, since there's only like 6 tickets and he has the last one, Applejack takes it, and Spike's like, "Oh, come on, guys, really?" And this Celestia, like being so nice, in my opinion, goes, "Oh, Spike, here's your ticket as well," and he's happy. But then, but then Applejack looks at him like being like, "Oh, really? Now you're happy to go to gala?" And and then Spike's like, "What? No, ew. Uh, I'm just being forced to go. That's all." Well, I mean, like he basically does the whole thing where you want to be happy, but you don't want to look happy. As and so and so that's the and so that's the end of the episode, guys. Um, and thanks for watching this video. If you are watching this, I don't know if you are watching it, but if you are, thank you. This episode this episode was a good episode in my opinion because it helps sets up the the final episode of season one, like where they go to the gala, and there's also like another episode about it in episode 14 called "Suited for Success." I think it's a rarity one, but I'll get to that one at some point as well. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably do more of these next week because I'm busy. I'm busy tomorrow and Sunday. I don't really like. I like resting on Sunday because it's Sunday. But maybe sorry, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday. I'll probably do one of these videos again. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, sorry, it's a spun.